What's up, guys? Flash Frame here, and today I wanted to give a little bit of an update. Now, it's been about 5 months now since I did my review on the Lionscast arcade stick right here, and I noticed just a few days ago that I got a request to do an update on this stick and answer a couple of questions. So I haven't been super heavy into fighters like I thought I was going to be. That being said, I've used this stick extensively for the MAME emulator, doing various arcade games with it. I've also used it for other fighters such as Mortal Kombat and just various other applications such as various other emulators and things of that nature. So I haven't been as hard on it as I probably could have been if I had stuck with playing a lot of Dragon Ball FighterZ. Now, there are a couple of small things that I have noticed. Minor wear on the tops of the buttons. They're not quite as smooth as they were when I first got the stick. That being said, they depress fine. They still have a decent dip switch. Action, they're still very responsive. Each button feels good. The angle at which you play on it still feels good. The stick is still good with all the clicks. And yeah, in the nearing 6 months that I have had this stick, it has served me very well. No faults, no problems with it at all. Now, I was also asked, can you mod this stick? I haven't attempted, let's put it that way, but I've done a little bit of digging, and from what I've come to understand is that if you understand how to mod fight sticks and you follow your traces and everything, all you have to do is pop all of the rubber feet off. That will give you access to the screws, and you just pop the back plate off like you would any other fight stick. All of the switches are removable and can be upgraded or changed or replaced to whatever you wish. Same goes for the stick portion. The only buttons you may have a problem changing are these. But to my knowledge, after doing a little research and hopping around on the internet a little bit, yes, if you wanted to take this stick and use this base, which I would like to also say, this thing is still quite heavy. Like, it feels solid. As I said in my other video, it's a sizable stick. But yeah, if you want to go in and you want to mod this stick, it should be 100% moddable. I'm not looking to do that. I'm not hardcore enough on this stick to worry about it. I would be more apt to do something like that with my HOTAS, since I play more simulation games and spaceflight games and whatnot. But yeah, I've really come to enjoy this stick when I do use it. Now, I have found, and I'm going to adjust the camera down here a little bit. Pardon the desk space. I've been a little little busy. Let's see if I can get the camera to play nice here. Come on. Yeah, okay. So the way I play is like this. This is not the most comfortable for setting your palm on. Now, if you're standing at it or you've got it in your lap, you know, it's gonna be fine. But I sit at my desk and play, and I've noticed that after long play sessions, I can end up, you know, quite sore in this area. And that's anytime you're laying your hands on a hard flat surface like that for an extended period of time. However, despite this, the stick is a joy to use. It's responsive. I mean, any kind of grip you want to have on it, you know, it's good. The ball, the top ball still feels great. So other than this thing catching a lot of dust, because it's a big surface area and it's very dusty out here where I'm at, yeah, it's been fine. So to answer your question, and let me give you a shout out actually, because I hadn't expected to get a request like this. So a shout out to, if the comments will load, ApolloJustice. Thank you for coming and checking out my channel, and I'm glad that you came and checked me out. And yeah, I ran into the same issue, that there were like no English reviews on this stick. So I jumped in and I took a chance with this stick. I really did. And I'm glad I took the chance that I did. This stick, for the price point, for an entry-level arcade stick, is perfect, and it's upgradable. So if you decide that you want, you know, hoary parts or whatever to throw in there, you have that opportunity. Everything is proper size. You know, these companies are starting to realize that the fighting game community likes to take care of their own equipment. They like to be able to repair their own sticks, and it doesn't look like Lionscast is out to screw you on that. So, anyways, thank you again, man. ApolloJustice, thanks so much for encouraging me to do this updated video on the Lionscast Fightstick. Again, I heavily recommend it. You should be able to get it on Amazon. It was 30 euros at the time of my buying it. I don't know what it's going for now, but yeah, if you're not looking for something, if you're not looking for something that's ridiculously priced, you know, and you just want something that, hey, I'm just starting to get into fighting games, or I want an arcade stick to be able to play MAME, or other arcade classics, or even just like Sega Genesis emulation, because as nice as a 360 pad is for like SNES and Nintendo emulation, it's not that good for Genesis because of the 3 to 6 button layout on the Sega Genesis controller. The layout on an arcade stick is really nice to be able to play Genesis games on. So, that's my update for now, guys. There's probably going to be other videos coming soon. My video card has been replaced. I now have a GTX 1070, so making videos and making content is going to be a lot easier for me to do. The next step is essentially a motherboard and CPU upgrade, but that's a long ways down the line. unless you guys want to help me out on Patreon. I'll stick a link in the description to my Patreon page. Hey, it's up to you guys, though. In the meantime, thanks for checking out my videos, guys. Like and subscribe if you want to. I would appreciate it. And thanks again for checking out this video. Later.